Notice that we have a leading coefficient that's negative, and so let's practice that skill again of factoring out a negative greatest common factor. So look at my greatest common factor. Looks like I'll have that was fun. Let's look at having a b, a squared, and then my greatest common factor looks like a negative 3. So there's my greatest common factor. I want to practice with this negative. So what does that result? So I negative 3ab, a squared b, times this first term times this 6, a squared b squared. If I multiply these two terms, I get that. Then I have a plus, I'm going to factor out a negative 3a squared b, and I'm left with 2 2b squared. And I'm left with a negative 2b squared, because negative 3 times negative 2 produces that 6. And then at the end of the game here, I have a minus, pull out a negative 3a squared b, and then I'm left with a 5. That was a squared. I lost my square there. And it looks like I'm left with a 5a. To use my distributive property, pull out a minus 3, a squared b, left with 6a squared b squared, plus a negative 2b, so minus 2b squared, minus a 5a. I did something wrong. I got to find out where that's at. When I pulled out this negative right there, a negative from that, I was adding. I forgot my addition right there, so that is an addition right there. Even I make mistakes, and that's why I want to go slow on these problems as you practice. That's why I wrote them out so I can see all the steps. So when I get something that doesn't make sense, then I can go back and look where the error crept in at, and I can discover my error, and I can fix that error. So just encourage you to do the same. We all are going to make mistakes.